Many sequel trilogy haters and EU fanboys criticize Luke Skywalker's bold deep character direction that humanized him in the masterpiece film that is Star Wars Episode 8 The Last Jedi. But if you butthurt soy boys thought that Luke was bad in The Last Jedi, take a look at what Legends did to Luke in early 90s Dark Horse Star Wars comic Dark Empire. In Dark Empire, Emperor Palpatine returns from the dead by taking clone bodies as hosts for his consciousness to continue living. This is where the idea came from for Rise of Skywalker. The Rise of Skywalker did this return of Palpatine far better than the crappy Dark Empire story for one major reason. Rise of Skywalker did not ruin Luke Skywalker like Dark Empire did. What am I talking about? The answer? The early 90s comic book Dark Empire had Luke Skywalker fall to the dark side and become Palpatine's apprentice. I kid you not. This is what actually happens in this awful fan fiction garbage. Luke literally becomes the bad guy and a Sith. You cannot tell me that Luke in TLJ is worse than this. This ruins Luke far worse than TLJ supposedly did. It completely throws away the line of Luke Skywalker declaring that he was a Jedi like his father before him and that he'll never turn to the dark side. Luke in Episode 8 did not fall to the dark side and is actually more accurate to Luke's character in Return of the Jedi, who threw his lightsaber away and refused to fight, like a true Jedi Knight rather than take his father's life. He was tempted again like this with his nephew Ben Solo and chose not to strike him. This shows Luke is flawed but will still make the right choice. In addition to this, Luke Skywalker even changes his mind from wanting the Jedi needing to end, all because of Rey inspiring and changing his mind. This is far better than Luke submitting himself to Palpatine and willingly becoming his Sith apprentice and wanting to be evil. And good thing this poorly drawn fan fiction that was the Dark Empire comic had never been canon in the first place, as confirmed by George Lucas, who states Palpatine never returned at all. In a Total Film interview in 2007, George Lucas said the following: "Once Vader dies, he doesn't come back to life, the Emperor doesn't get cloned and Luke doesn't get married." The last part being even more proof Mara Jade was fan fiction too. So as you can see, Luke Skywalker was actually done worse in the expanded universe, unlike how he was perfectly done more faithfully to how he was on the original trilogy in his sequel trilogy Return. Sorry butthurt soy boy EU fanboys. Cope with the facts and die mad on a hill.